Welcome back, everyone, to Penny Plays the Burglar. We are back here with Zane Bayorth North here in Thornhope after investigating Fangorn to see if there are any trees with eyes. And while I didn't see any in the distance, I did run into a horn and ent, which I will presume were probably what he saw.
What brings you to these lands?
I tell you, I saw the eyes while the tree was carrying me. Uh, Trees can't walk, can they? So no tree could have been carrying me. Was it a dream? I was sure it was the name. Name was Blackthorn. Blackthorn. Sounds like an int to me. Very well. Ooh, what did I just finish? Oh, I finished Friend of the Entwash Vale. Oh, that's nice. You can't get kindred with any of them without doing Hootbold. So you have to think on whether or not I want to bother with it or not. But we do have some quests here for the thing.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Nay,
Will you aid us?
I am sure it was. It said it was called Blackthorn. It thought I was an orc, but it listened to my tale and vowed to help me. Nay, that cannot be right. My injury. It must be worse than I thought. So addled am I that I have forgotten my people. Will you enter into the village and search for other survivors? I'm Thane now, for I'm sure my father died. Indeed, by the hand of an Uruk, I'm certain. But there is nothing left of Thornhope. So we need to see if we can find anybody alive in there.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
My mind is clearing somewhat, Petronella, but its only thought is now revenge. I faced a great Uruk beside my father, and my last memory of the encounter is the creature striking down the Thane. If, while you are searching the ruins, you find yourself face to face with this Uruk, Burstrong by name, strike him down and bring peace to my father's memory. Alright, I'll do that. Anything else?
Our success depends upon our strength.
It
Will you aid us?
It must still be there. It must be there. The orcs may have taken it, or the tree when it took me, but I think not. It was hidden well, and they would have to dig deep to find it, I'm sure. What? Oh, Helvorim! My family's heirloom sword, of course. It is the token of my birthright. I'm not yet strong enough to fight the orcs. Will you enter Thornhope and search for Helvorlim? I will make it worth your while. Okay, fine. And here is Thornhope. I'd say we. Oh, wonderful. How about we distract him a little bit and then. Let's pull him out a little bit just in case in here. And we get quests. Honoring the dead. While searching the survivors of Thornhope, you have found many dead Rohirrim. Burn their corpse. I haven't even gotten inside yet. And then we also. Orcs of a different breed. While searching Thornhope for survivors, you discover that the orcs had come from different tribes. From Moria, Mordor, and Isengard. You should defeat some of the orcs. Who cares where they come from? Let's just kill orcs. That's what it comes down to, really. Oh, I also always have to try to pick at least one of those pockets, right? And at least get one. Failed, you didn't get any items message. Right. Two down. Actually, let's pull him out of that bubble he's in, because it looks like he's in a bubble from an Uruk. Alright, there you go. Except I should avoid delaying so long that I lose my bonuses. There you go. Ah, and there is an Uruk, speaking of them. I'm sure that's the one who so rudely now for you. Oh, come on. Stop stealing my weapons. That's rude. Eye and hand coordination. Defeat Uruks and Thornhope, of course. And now this. Eye and hand coordination. Oh boy. Yeah. Isengard and Sauron working together. What a wonderful team they'll make. 4 orcs and many more to go, I'm sure. Oh, there are also goblins to kill. I might as well also get the goblin quest while I'm here. Oh, oh, search for survivors. Oh yes, the first of the search for survivor items. I'm supposed to look for 10 of them. Alright, pressed into service, as goblins always are. And... oh, of course, I need to burn a couple of bodies. Now, where's the one that I found? Because there is supposed to be a survivor here nearby. In addition to that corpse. Alright, now, let's see. Where are we? I was had trouble finding all those survivors. Ah. Alright, I guess the first one didn't give me a quest, but this one does. A wounded soldier. While scouring the ruins of Thornhope, for survivors, you discovered a wounded soldier. You should help the soldier to safety. Okay?
Our mission is dire.
Ah, at last! Aid has come! I see that you've cleared the way for the gate. I believe I can make it out from here. Thank you! Alright, well, that's one save so far. I think we may have found another. An uncomfortable noble. While searching Thornhope for survivors, you discovered a nobleman hiding from the orcs.
You did very well.
You there! Help me escape this place. I demand it! What? You say you cleared the path through the beast? Well then, I'll hurry. I demand it. Oh, great. Here we have Berthang, who is in the vicinity of these other 2 Uruks, and is thus receiving a defensive bonus. Now the question is, do they see him any? Hey, stop stealing my weapons. That's rude. Now what my idea here is to drag him away from his companions so that I can better hit him. He's still in the area of one of them. I don't want to go too far back, otherwise I might back into somebody. You know how that goes. But it looks like I am... oh, he's only level 81. No wonder I'm getting through him. Very well. defeated what's his name. And even counted as an Uruk. Let's head inside. Now let's see if we can find that sword. Helverlim is not there. Helverlim is... Oh, okay. That wasn't too difficult. I seem to have found someone else. Hello? A wily servant. While searching the ruins of Thornhoe for survivors, you find a clever servant who managed to avoid the orcs. You should help the servant to safety.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Apparently she knows how to wield a frying pan. Well now, it has taken you long enough. Now that you have caused a stir with the orcs, I can find my way out of this burnt husk of a town. Alright, so there you go. That's another one. What else do we need to find? A grieving father. While searching Thornhoe for survivors, you discovered a man aggrieved for the loss of his family. You should help the man to safety.
I hope we will find aid in time.
I have lost everything. Why will they not kill me as well? I managed to convince Waddle that his family will wish him to live and that he should seek safety when you next distract the orcs. I will do so. I will live, if only to have my revenge upon these beasts. Alright, fine. That means 4 more to go, I think. At least that's what the quest log says. And I think there's one that you find while you're up here. Though I really should take care of this guy first. Just to make sure he doesn't jump me in return, right? Or whatever. Oh. Hey. No fair! Attacking me while I'm celebrating the victory from the previous kill. Some orcs! Rude! Rude. Now, where was I? Search for survivors. Well, he's not much of a survivor. Let's see. I think down here. Ah, here's one right here. Whoops. A devastated mother. While searching Thornhoe for survivors, you find a woman devastated by the loss of her family.
Time is short, and so is hope.
The woman is sobbing uncontrollably, and you presume that she has lost her family in the attack. You explain that she should escape while you keep the orcs occupied, but you're not sure if she even heard you. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Anything useful in here? Not really. Oh, this one's hard to find. A frightened child. While searching for survivors in Thornhope, you discover a young, frightened child hiding near a burnt tree. You should help the child to safety.
There is so much danger. I am afraid.
Please help me. I'm scared. Can you take me from here? I cannot find my mama. Alright, I'll tell the girl to run when next I distract the orcs. As she nods, clearly still frightened. You don't know if she'll be able to make it on her own. Tricky. That leaves just one more survivor to find. Well, alright. Not a survivor then. Well, that's it for that. I found everyone there is to be found. And I've taken care of everything else, so let's get out of here and back to the theme. I think I've got all the survivors here, including our noble here?
We must stand by while the minions of Orthunk spread their influence.
I suppose I should be grateful for your assistance, but you have delivered me into the hands of a madman. I shall not call Bernoth Thane, not until he finds me a comfortable home in which to dwell. Oh boy, is he a demanding one.
We cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
This is insufferable. My dear cousin Bernoth is hardly in a position to lead our people. What remains of them? He persists in his belief that we should stay and fight for this ruin. Well, I will not suffer this discomfort any longer. Surely some few comforts of mine survived the destruction of the city? Go into Thornhope and bring me whatever comforts you can arrange. I simply refuse to sleep upon this hard ground one more night. And I need to bring him a pillow, a cloak, and a robe. Oh boy. What about the servant?
Welcome and well met, my friend.
I must thank you again, Petronella. It is sad, really. Thane Bernoth was always kind to me. Now he's all but mad. Perhaps there's a way to bring his senses back to him.
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
Thane Wolfred was a good man and a good master. His son likewise was a good heart and wishes nothing but peace for his people. What remains of them? However, his heart is burdened by his own losses. Perhaps you will ease his pain by finding any valuables that might yet remain in the ruins and bring them here. You have been kind to us already, but this last kindness would be a great service to the new Thane. All right? What about the child?
My friend's papa never came home from the war.
Thank you, kind Hobbit. Am I safe now? About as safe as you're going to be in this area, I think.
Please, help us.
Mama! Papa! I'm scared. I cannot find Mama and Papa. I want my doll. Oh, Bolte. I lost her when I hid from the monsters. Oh, please find Bolte. All right, I will look for Bolte. All right, and what about Agela, the mother who lost
Our
her
hope
children?
lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Agela looks like she is going to try and respond, but she only breaks into tears once more.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid.
Ayala weeps for her losses, a husband and daughter and son. Perhaps there are some remnants of their belongings which you might bring her to help her deal with her grief. All right. Oh, by the way, would you mind adopt? Oh, well, okay, never mind. I guess we'll have that discussion later. How about you?
Will you aid the horse lords?
I will heal. Thank you, stranger. Without you, I would have perished. You're welcome.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Ah, Petronella, I did not have time to properly thank you for your assistance. The affront against my Thane and my people is unforgivable. Many died, men, women, children, young and old alike, butchered by the orcs. There were 3 of the creatures in particular that I would see slaughtered where they stand. They deserve no less. These 3, Bidroi, Grish, and Rugzak. Oh, Rukaz, sorry, murdered Thane Wolfred's family and would have slain Bernath as well, had the giants not come and saved him. Aye, Bernath is not as mad as he seems. Would you enter into Thornhope and bring these 3 devils to justice? All right, fine. I'll bring them to justice. And what about you?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I should thank you, stranger, for by living I may be avenged of the deaths of my family.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
You brought me out of a pit of pity and despair, and for that I thank you. But while I no longer desire death, I do desire vengeance. Do you know what it is like to see your wife and children brutalized and murdered before you? And there is nothing you can do to stop it? I do. The orcs did just that, and when they were done, I begged for death myself. Only the creature which led the band, an orc named Matumkar, would not allow them to grant me my wish. I was allowed to bury what remained of my children, but my wife I never saw again. Petronella, if naught else comes of this our horror, I ask only one thing. See to it that Matumkar perishes in Thornhope. Let my family have the justice they deserve. Okay. Alright, that takes care of them. Now we just have the Thane.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I'm not alone then? That is well. We will drive forth the orcs and rebuild Thornhope. Okie dokie. And of course, he needs me to work for him on this. What does he need me to do? And I presume it entails me going back in, or I have to go anyway for these other people. We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Burglar.